Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching this video from. I want to say welcome to the We Dream Fearlessly tribe, where we do what it takes to make our dreams a reality. And today I wanted to talk about beliefs and share something that when I really got this, it really allowed me to move forward a lot more fearlessly. So the concept of belief is on the other side of. What does that even mean? All right, so beliefs are formed, a lot of our current beliefs around how the world is and our values and why we do what we do. All of these beliefs have been formed in childhood. And we carry a lot of beliefs through into our adult years. So what do we do if we want to create a new belief because an old belief that was formed in childhood isn't quite working for us, isn't getting us a result? So of course there's processes where you clear the charge and the energy around an old event and create a new belief, and you can meditate on it, you can journal on things. But a really big breakthrough that I got, which then allowed me to create a whole new ritual and transformation in my life, was belief is on the other side of. Now, write in the comments what you think it could be while I fill in the board. Cover it up here so you get to look at the back of my head. Belief is on the other side of action. Belief is on the other side of action because it is through taking new action that we truly get to lock in and cement a new belief. So it's like when I talk about rejection is never personal and ask 6 times for exactly what I want, right? To do those things and to create the belief that those are good things to embody, we need to take a different action. So this is, when I got this, like for some of you, it might seem like, yeah, of course, what's the big deal? But I know for me, when I got it, I was like, because I'd spent all of this time feeling like I was in this internal battle, fighting myself to get a result. And I didn't understand that, my childhood, which had a lot of trauma, had a lot of unkindness and a lot of bullying in it, I didn't realize that my current reality was based on staying safe and not wanting to get hurt, and not wanting to put myself at risk, even though part of me was going, but you need to do this, you need to change things, you need to take the action to get what you want. So part of reducing a whole heap of internal conflict that I had was just going, belief is on the other side of action. Now, if you've been around me a little while, you'll also understand that I'm a huge fan of understanding how our brain processes and how our hindbrain is wired and geared to keep us safe, and that reptilian part of our brain stores 80% of our energy ready to run away if we're at risk. And so understanding that and then knowing that new belief was on the other side of action, I was able to soothe my hindbrain, work with the midbrain around the images of what I wanted to create, take the action steps. And even if there was a level of resistance, I was still able to break through it enough to be able to take the action to get the new belief. So what does this mean for you? All right. Let me make up a scenario. I don't have a pre-prepared scenario in my head, so I'm just going to pull one out of my head. All right. Now, I used this last week, so I'm going to tie it in again. You want to get some money to put towards your business. So you might want to go get some finance, talk to a bank, borrow some money off someone in the family, whatever it is, right? But you have a belief that if you haven't worked hard for that money, you can't just ask for it, right? So you're there grinding and hustling and pushing and doing all this busy work to prove that you're allowed to ask for the money. What could be in this scenario an action that you could take, because, rejection is never personal, and now you need to ask 6 times for exactly what you want, right? So what action could you take to form a new belief that asking for money to support you in your vision and in your dream is okay, in spite of what you've been told in childhood, right? What's an action that you could take to move you towards there? Well, you could write out a business plan. You could rehearse the conversation with somebody, so when you do go and ask that person or the bank or whoever it is, you already feel really confident in what you want to say. Or you can just go, you know what? I need to take action on this now. I need to believe that it's okay to ask for money, that it's not going to kill me. I'm not going to feel bad about it or whatever it is. I'm just going to get on the phone and I'm going to call someone and say, hey, I've got this vision, this dream for my business. I need funding. Is that something you're able to support me with today? So whatever the action is, it's going to create a new belief around who you are, what you can have, what you can achieve, what you can create, what's safe for you in your life. Because remember, that hindbrain is about safety. It's a huge component of what it does. But always remember, belief is on the other side of action. Say it out loud with me. Belief is on the other side of action. Again, belief is on the other side of action. Say it again. Belief is on the other side of action. Say it again. Belief is on the other side of action. Once more, twice as loud. Belief is on the other side of action. If we were live in a room, I'd be getting you to repeat it back. So I'm just going to get you to repeat stuff back on the video. Because on a side note, when you say something 5 times and say it loud at the end, you're telling your brain that this is important, that you need to remember this. That's a little side note for a teaching point there. But this is another thing that's really important for you to embody. Reflect. What are the old beliefs from childhood that aren't helping me move forward now? Because remember, your beliefs are formed with the maturity and understanding of a 7-year-old. And if those beliefs are driving what you feel you can and cannot do now, chances are they're not supporting you. And so when you look at those beliefs, yes, you can do your journaling, yes, you can do your mindset work, your clearing work, all of those things to support the rewiring of the neurology. But for the action takers, for the people who really want to nail this and move fast, belief is on the other side of action. So take the action. Do something to move you forward to create the new belief. All right. So #replay. Let me know what you think. I'm super keen to see how you're enjoying these videos so far. And I'm looking forward to seeing your results. So remember, post in the group. Use the theme days as a guide. Let's just really start doing these things and move forward. Take the action and dream fearlessly. All right. Peace out, everyone. Can't end the video. There we go.